Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, my traders. Yes, it is. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jade. Good morning, Gio. John Wheat. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It is a new week. It is a new month in the markets. New week, new month. Let's go. But my question for you is, will this month be the same as last month? That's the question. Will it be Groundhog Day all over again? Will it be a red month again? That is the question of the day. 3Bez, SSS, good morning, Rangel Marquez. We got the hearts on the board. Don't forget to get your heart meets in this morning, everybody. Get those heart meets in. Let's go. Kells, good morning to you. Let's go. New month. New month. It's going to be a doozy this month. Got a lot of volume in December, January, and February. A lot of volume. Andrew the Believer, let's go. Kay Braden, good morning. Anya, good morning to you. Good morning. Kay Braden with the heartbeats. Yes, it is. Get your hot me's in, everybody. Don't forget, the first goal of the day are the hearts. You can see up top. The hearts are the first one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kai, good morning to you. Good morning, SSJ. Fit Wakely, yes. JDM, 8-figure goat. Let's go. Jessica P. Lodge. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Trent, for the follow. I appreciate you, my friend. Cristobal, good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Yes, 8-figure with the first hearts of the morning. Mr. Boldera, good morning. Prince, good morning. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Jules swims with the dolphin. Hammer the rest of those hearts, everybody. We got 11 left. Get them out of the way. We are at 4.6 cheers. 4.6 thousand cheers, yes. So we talked about Miss Market yesterday, all weekend, actually. Remember, our 8 is under our 20. All right, so we need that little bit of a pullback, and we're getting it as we speak. Thank you, Jessica P. Lodge, for the hearts. Happy Monday, Enki Visions. How are you? Welcome to all our new Voss Trading Education VIP members. Congratulations to you from over the weekend. I think we had about 80. Well, good morning, Jabbar. Khan, I don't understand what you're saying, babe. Got to put that sentence together correctly, okay? I would worry about that first before Bitcoin. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Hello, Bill Boyle. Good morning to you. User with the Harvey and the Goats. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. JL Haba, thank you. Leads me. User, thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Let's go, let's go. Junior, yes. All right, let's get cracking. Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. Hope you were doing well. I've been trading for 21 years. We're going to put our key levels in right now for you, do some education. All we ask that you do is TAP the screen. You'll see the hearts come up. That's cheering. When we say cheering, that's what we mean. Also, share the live out. We got one. And donate if and when you can. Anya and Candy. Here we go, Miss Markets. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside on Miss Market. We went over this weekend, everybody. Remember? So we are going to put in our major support and resistance levels in right now here on the beautiful, the one and only Miss Market. She runs the show in all markets. Miss Market is the one. Right now we're in a bullish neutral state. We're in a bearish position. We have room down to 677.38. That'll be the first stop here for support. Under 677.38, back in a narrow state, you'll have room down to 667.50 here on Miss Market. But you got to get in that narrow state before you even think about that here this morning. Back over 685, you'll have room up to 690 here on Miss Market. Let's go over to the Qs. This one says, are these for options? Doesn't even have a clue of what they're doing. None. Zero. Zilch. Please don't trade 84 Offspring. Please don't trade. Save your money. All right. Your family will thank me. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. The Qs. We are in a neutral state on the Qs. We are in position 2 to the downside. You'll have room down to 611.44. And then 602.40 here on the Qs this morning. Above 619.38, you got room up to 622 and 625 on the Qs. Let's go, let's go. Good morning, Shelly Stringer. Yo. Skilly, I can, as long as you're tapping that screen. Tesla, and I can tell. I can just pull you up and see if you're tapping. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Remember that. All right, on Tesla, here we go. These are marked in from yesterday. We went over this. Right now, we are in that neutral state, bullish, bearish position. 2, you got room down to 420.44 and 411. Good morning, Challenger. 411. Back over 430.57, you have room up to 434 on Tesla. NVIDIA, let's go. NVIDIA to the moon. That's a joke. We're in a neutral state here, everybody. Bearish neutral state. You're in position 2. First stop is 1 to 74, 174, and then 1 to 69.50 here on NVIDIA. You want to get back over 183, and then you'll have room up to 188 here on NVIDIA. Bump, 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 bump. IWM. No, Skilly. You just got to take your phone and hit it. You'll see hearts come up. IWM. Yes, we are in a narrow state. Narrow. Let's go. Candy with the live fest. Thank you, my Candy. Yes, it is. Everyone, be like Candy. Finish off those hearts above. All right, right now we're in a narrow state on IWM. We are in position 2. We got support here at 246. So we got to get under 246 with a retest. And you'll have room down to 243 here on IWM. Back over 249, you have room up to 251 on IWM in a narrow state here on IWM. Albuquerque Todd. Google. Let's go, Google-roonies. Oh, I love you guys, man. You guys are funny. All right, right now here on Google, we are narrow. We are in position 2. Position 2 here on Google to the downside. We got a pivot right here at 317. All right, that's a doozy right there. 317 here on a Google. We are going to pull this back right now under 317 with a retest. You will have room down to 306 here on Google. You want to get over 320.58 back to the upside here on Google. 320.58. You'll have room up to 325 and 327. Let's go over to AVGO. Yes. We got 7 hearts left. 7 hearts left. Who's going to finish those off right now? We are at 24 measly thousand likes. We're going to stop until we get to 50,000 taps. Let's go. Let's go. Tap. Let's share it out. Let's go. Thank you, Sue Felicia. Thank you, Only Dan. Thank you, Alan. Paulo, yes. Thank you, my Paulo. Good to see you on here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, yes. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. We are at 32,000. Hammer Sue Felicia. Thank you, my beauties. Let's go. We are at 34,000. Everyone, let's go. Cheer together, especially over on the tube. Let's go. Cheer, 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 cheer. Repost, share. Let's go. All right, here we go on AVGO. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. We got room down to 390. That'll be your first stop of support here on AVGO. And then with a retest to 377. Anything above 403, you're going to watch your hold numbers. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. Above 403, watch your hold numbers 404, 405, 406. And watch 70% of all new highs failing. Apple. We have a new VIPer that joined very recently. And they've been watching me from the start. And they were like, man, at first I thought you were a crazy person, but now I know you know what you're doing. And he goes, I'm joining that VIP. Some people, takes a while, but you got to get sick of losing first. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on Apple. We are in the whip zone here on Apple. We got our first alert of the day, and it's coming on Apple. Alert, alert. Above 279, you got room up to 280 and 281 here on Apple. Back under 276.38, you'll have room down to 273 on Apple, and then 270 whole number on Apple. Apple's on watch. The first one on watch. Measy, thank you, my Measy. We got 6 hearts left. 6 hearts left. What else are we looking at, my beauties? Daniela, Yulina, Myvin, yes. Thank you, Daniela, Myvin, Daniela. Let's head over to Amazon. Marcus and Daniela. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Amazon, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone currently. Above 233.33, you'll have room up to 236 and 239 on Amazon. We got to get back under 230. Get under the whole number of 230. You'll have room down to 225 and then 221 on Amazon. We're going to head over to Meta. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. We got one more heart left. One more. All right, Meta, neutral, whip zone. All right, above 648.10, you have room up to 654 and then 691. This is your channel above 654.44. This is the channel you want to be in right here. All right, you have room up to 691. Back under 634.55, you'll have room down to 608. This is the channel for shorts you want to be in, under 634.55. Candy! Thank you, my Candy. One more heart me. Not heart me. One more hearts. Who's got it? Who's got it? Boom, boom, boom. PLTR. Let's go. Adorable Dad. Adorable Dad. Everyone, W, Adorable Dad in the chat. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. We're going to do PLTR right now. All right, here we go. Narrow state on PLTR. We are narrow. Watch this 200 on the 5-minute right underneath us, okay? Watch that sucker. Watch that sucker, my beauties. Let's go to the higher time frames and close this up. All right, this is what we got. Are we ready on PLTR? We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. Your first stop here is 165. That's where our 5-minute 200 is, okay? Under 165, we have room down to 163 here on PLTR. For anything long, we got to get back over 169, and then you'll have room up to 179 on PLTR. Got some resistance first, though, on PLTR, my beautiful traders. Mr. Dave, there he is. Mr. Dave. You're late. Andrew the Believer. What else are we looking at? Joe Trevelyan. All right, we can hold off on the shares, everybody. Hold off on those shares. Thank you so much for all those shares. Daniela Yulina. Hello, Mustafa Buba. How are you? IWM. All right, IWM, we're in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside. Right here, traders, at 246, we have major support. You're in position 2. We need to get under this support. We need to retest this support. Then you can look for a short down to 243. Don't chase this to the downside, all right? Because right now, it'll just be a poke through. All right, my beautiful traders? Above a 248.76, watch that hold number, 249. Then you have room up to 251 here on IWM. You are in a narrow state. AMD. All right, AMD, we got the whip zone in place. We are in position 2 to the downside on AMD. We got a double bottom right here, 194.50. Mark that double deuce down right there on AMD, all right? So we got room down to 208.62 will be your first stop. Under that with a retest, a double deuce, 194.50. Double bottom right here. Please mark it. Back over 217.66, we have room up to 239 on AMD. Coin. All right, here we go on coin. We are in a narrow state here on coin. We're here position 2 to the downside. We got our 5-minute 200 right there. We got our 15-minute 200 right there. That is a doozy. All right, so we are going to back this up now. You have major support right here. Major demand area right around 258 and 255. Mark that, 258 and 254 down. This range is major demand zone, okay? Coming back up on a reversal on this, you'll have room up to 269. You want to get over 273.38, you'll have room up to 280 and 284 on coin. Powder, yes it is. The cop, hello, Fernando. Gold. All right, gold. As soon as we pull this up, we immediately say what to ourselves? All right, when we see this, what do we immediately say to ourselves? What do we say to ourselves right here, my traders? What do we got going on here? 3 bez. If you're going long on this, you're a fool. If you are going long, you are a fool. On coin, we are going to be looking that way. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Okay? We are now going to put our levels in for you. We need to find some resistance. And let's see, where do we go? 393? Nope. 394, we got one. 394. All right, let's pull this back. We got the 3-finger spread going here right now. We have room up to 394. This up here is major supply. 394. All right. So we are going to look this way to the downside. First, here at the open, we're neutral. We are in position 3. Forget about it. Let's go. The Qs. The Qs right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside. You got room down to 611.44 and then 611 hold number here on the Qs. Back over 619.38, you'll have room up to 622. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Anyone who follows, we will give you a shout out right now. Hit that follow button and thank you. Uber. do a little Ubers. Oh, those silly coin people. No, what was it? Coin gold. Gold. They're going to get smashed. Woo! It's going to be a doozy. All right, here we go on Uber. We are in a neutral state here on Uber. In the whip zone above 861, you will have room up to 89.34 on Uber. 89.34. Back under 86.58, you'll have room down to $85 here on Uber. The Bella, how are you, beautiful? Thank you for the heartbeat. Zen Method, yes. Life Wonders, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Netflix. And then we got a little Oracle. Truth Hurt says, what do you think? Buy the AMD on the dip? Well, it depends what kind of dip do you got. Do you have onion dip? Do you have avocado dip? What dip are we referring to? There's only so many dips I like. I do like onion dip, though. All right, here we go on Netflix. We are in a neutral state. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bearish position, too. You got room down there to 106. 106 will be your first stop on this. All right. Under 106 with a retest, you'll have room down to 103 on Netflix. But to get down to that 103, you got to be in a narrow state. Above 108, you have room up to 111 on Netflix. Let's go. Bill Boyle likes onion dip. XRP, we can look at XRP. You know why? Because it's going to the moon. That's why. I've been hearing that for over a year, right? To the moon. No. Moon. Nope. Moon. Nope. Why? Why, my beauties? All right. Let's do it. For our XR peers, as we fall again and again and again. All right, here we go on XRP. Back over 207.07, you will have room up to 215.50. 216 area here on XRP. Back under 197 and get under 197, you'll have room down to 189. Oracle. All right, Oracle. Let's see what we got, my beauties. Right now, we are in a neutral state here on Oracle. All right, we're in a neutral state on Oracle. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Oracle. Let's put these babies in. Let's go back 1 hour. Bam. All right, Oracle, are we ready? We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. You will have room down to 198 here on Oracle. 198. Under 198 with a retest, you'll have room down to 193 on Oracle. You need to get back over 203.17, and you'll have room up to 207, 208, and 210. Gerard Lopez, how are you? If you want to know how this works and you want to know how to trade, everybody, PayPal coming up. Looks good, PayPal. I looked at that earlier. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. This is our education platform. This is where we teach you in detail how to trade. This is where we teach you in detail how we're going to fix your trading problems if you've been trading for a while and you're having a hard time. We have VIP live training tomorrow night by me at 7 p.m. Eastern time in the VIP room. But you must be a VIP member in order to get in there. Links are also in my YouTube and TikTok bio. Daniela Yulina. Apple, you got it, Daniela Yulina. We're going to do Apple right now. Gerard Lopez, I suggest you head over there and let us get to work on teaching you how to trade, my brother. All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. And then we're going to do Apple. All right. We got 3 Corgis on the board. Who's going to get a Corgi? Who's going to get a Corgi? Apple. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Yes. We have this on watch currently on Apple. Above 279, you will have room up to 280.50, okay? Back under 276.38, watch your hold number at 276. But you'll have room down to 273 here on Apple. Ochi Girl, you go to www.whop.com and download the WAP app on your phone and log in. That's it. That's it. Zen Method with 1 Corgi, yes. MSTR. I'm putting .com. Look at me. Have I lost my Evan Levin mind? I wanted to see if you all would catch that. That's why. All right, here we go. MSTR. We are in a neutral state. Yes, we are in position 2 to the downside here on MSTR. Boy, do things fall, huh? It's amazing how all roads. Silly gooses. You silly gooses. We are in a neutral state, position 2. You got room down to 157 here on MSTR. 157, yes, on MSTR. Back over 180, you have room up to 188 on MSTR. Write it, mark it, do it. PayPal, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, PayPal right now, we are in a neutral state. Woo, woo. All right, here we go. PayPal. Are we ready? Thank you for the follows, everybody. We are in a neutral bullish state. We're in position 2 to the downside. We got room down to 60.72 here on PayPal. Back over $63, you'll have room up to $65 on PayPal. What website is good to trade? www.thevosstrading.com. Daniela Yulina, yes. QCOM for Billy Jack. QCOM. I almost put QCOM.com here. I almost did it again. All right, here we go on QCOM. Yes, it is. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently on QCOM. Oh, oh, oh. All right, here we go on QCOM. We are in a neutral state, bullish neutral state in the whip zone. Under 166, you have room down to 165, 164, 163, and 162. All right, back over 168.16, you have room up to 172 on QCOM. Round and round, going down. MU. It's going down. We are in a neutral state on IWM. We are in position 2. We got that 5-minute 200 lurking right there. Watch out for that sucker. MU, neutral state, position 2. First stop here is 229 and 223. Back over 238.20, you have room up to 247. 247. Kevin M says, I took 5 courses before finding Voss Trading. Best decision of my life. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Kevin. Much love to you, my brother. Thank you, and I'm glad you are in the VIP. Snow, everyone. W. Kevin in the chat. W. Kevin in the chat. We got a little snow. Are we ready for some snow? We are in a narrow state. We got some support underneath us here on snow. Let's pull this back. All right, here we go on snow. We are in a narrow state. We're in position 2. You got room down to 248 here on snow. 248 first stop. Under that with a retest, and we have room down to 244. Back over at 252, we have room up to 254 here on snow, and then 258.50. Mark that down, everybody. UAL for JJ. Whoops. All right, UAL, narrow state, position 2. You have resistance above you at 101, okay? You got room down to $99 on UAL, 99 and then $95 on UAL. You got to get back over 103. You'll have room up to 104.50 and 106.50. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need a TAP blitz. We are at 115. Over there on the YT, everybody right now on their phone, go. Mr. Dave, get them going over there. Let's go. NQ. All right, NQ to the moon. Right now above 25,498. We have room up to 25,794 on NQ. Yes. Back under 25,377. You have room down to 25,208. 208. And then 24,833 on them NQ. Let's go. Get him, Jay Dobbins. Give him hell. Go. SoFi. My NQ levels are pretty much on the money all the time. I would write those down. All right, SOFI. SoFi. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button, everybody. Daniela Yulina. Daniela. On and on and on. All right, SoFi. Let's see what we got. This is a new month in the markets, everybody. Is it going to be Groundhog Day? Are you going to be red again? We are in a neutral state, position 1. You got room down to $28.50 and then $27 on SoFi. You want to get over 30.13. Get over 30.13, then you have room up to $31. Boom, right there. On and on and on. Nailing, thank you, Nailing. I appreciate you. What are we nailing, Nailing? Are we nailing anything? Hood. All right, Robin Hood. We are narrow on Robin Hood. We are in position 2 on Robin Hood. We got room down to 122. We got a 5-minute 200. We got a whole number there at 122. So at the open, my beauties, if you see this, are you shorting it? Are you shorting into that 122? Are we shorting into 122? Who's going to short that into 122? No, we're not going to short that. Are we going to short it under 122? Are we going to short it here now? No. Are we going to short it here? No. We are going to wait for that retest. And then we're going to short it down to 116 there. 116 on Robinhood. All right. Back over 130. You got to get over 130, folks. You have room up to 134 on Robinhood. If we pull this back here on the daily, we know this, everybody. All roads to the moon. Nope. Bleeding out. No. Yes. You know why? I'm going to tell you why, everybody. Are we ready? Because all roads lead back to the 20. And Q. All right, NQ above 25, 498. You got room up to 25, 794, and 26, 271 on NQ. Under 25, 199. You got room down to 24, 380, 833, and 24, 650. Hammer those roses, my beauties. We are at 135. Yes. Cheers. Let's go. Keep going. Yes, 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 yes. This is a new one. What's that? What's this one? Google. Over here on TikTok, everybody, we got some cool animations. All right, people on YouTube are like, this guy cracking up. All right, Google, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2, but we got support right here. Bam. See this? Bam, bam, bam. 317. We do not short into a whole number. We got to get under 317 with a retest, and we have room down to 306. Google's got room to fall, babies. We need some pullback on the Google-roonies, all right? Above 320.58, you'll have room up to 325. Hello, Lenny. Hello, my Lenny. Let's go. Nailing. There he is. What are you nailing? I like that name. Nailing. Eli Lilly. What are we nailing over there? Get it? His name's Nailing something into the wall. No? Maybe? Anybody? Bueller? Maybe? Oh? Yes? No? Anybody? Anybody? Nailing. All right, here we go. Eli Lilly. We are starting to get a little wide here. Neutral. Position 2. Under 1,064.80, you have room down to 1039. 1,039. Back over 1096.41. Your 20 should be caught up by then. You'll have room up to 1112. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Daniela. Appreciate you. Even though you're not Daniela, but I know. That's the daughter. Bill Boyle. Zen, thank you, Nailing, for the roses. Jules Swims. Davion, there he is. Thank you. Gold. GLD. All right, what do we got here on gold? How many of you are going to look to go long on gold at the open? Who's looking to go long on gold? Put me in the chat. Who's looking to go long on gold at the open? Anybody out there? Alex says not him. Chad says no. Anybody looking to go long? Anybody? No? What about over there on the tubes? Anyone looking to go long? No? Good, everybody. All right, on gold, we got the 3-finger spread. You need a pullback here on gold. All right, so currently this is our move to the upside. Woo! Our 50% retracement level is going to be right here around 389. 389. So this can go a few ways here. Well, the one way you don't want. You come back to 389, and then we wait for that 20 to catch up. If we have to wait for this 200, I'm sorry. If we have to wait for this 200 to catch up, you're going to chop, chop, chop. Okay, you're just going to chop around. We want violence back to the downside. We want violence back down. We want price action to bring our 20 and 200 back to narrow again. Okay? So you got to look out for gold. You want some violence. We'll see if we get it at the open. To the downside. Katana Lim. Holy hell. It's Katana Lim. NVIDIA. Right now on NVIDIA, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside. You have room down to 174 on NVIDIA and then 169.50. On NVIDIA, I need you back over 183. Above 183, you'll have room up to 188. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one. Yes! It's Magno. He's sitting out today. But if NVIDIA hits 165, he's full porting. He is full porting. Choo-choo! He's leaving the port, everybody. Magno gonna full port if we hit 165. But right now, he's just sitting out. Just sitting out, everybody. Just sitting out. Baba! Somehow we find them all, everybody. We find them all. Uh-oh. Baba, look out. Hold on here, my traders. We find them. Baba, we are in a narrow state. Yes, everybody. Everybody. Narrow. Baba's on watch. Whoa. Alert. Baba is on watch, and you have room up to 165 here on Baba. 165. Back under 157, you'll have room down to 152 and 149 on Baba. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Baba's on watch. I haven't traded Baba in a very long time. But I'm not going to trade it today either because I trade the same 6 to 9 stocks every day. It doesn't matter. The news. The news. Are we ready, everybody? The news. The news. The more you trade it, the more you lose. And Tesla, let's see what we got here on Tesla. We are in a neutral state, position 1 to the downside. You got room down to 420.44, 420.44, and then 411 here on Tesla. All right. Back over 431, 430.57. You'll have room up to 434. Tesla, how many of you here have traded the news and lost? If you have traded the news before and lost, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Sue Felicia says me. Billy Garcia says we got a lot of me's. Boeing. Yeah, not anymore. You are VIP traders now. We don't do that anymore. We don't chase IPOs. I'm going to chase an IPO today. I'm waiting for it to go live. Why? So I can lose. So I can lose, Voss. All right, Boeing. Neutral, position 1. We got room up to 190, 157, and 192 here on Boeing. Under 188, under the whole number, you'll have room down to 187 and 185. Pravin with the follow. Thank you, Pravin. I appreciate you. NQ. We got a lot of NQers in here, huh? Yeah, a lot of NQers. All right, you need to get over 25,498. Then you'll have room up to 25,794 here on NQ. Yes. Back under 25,373.42. You will have room down to 25,208. Under 25,208, you will have room down to 24,833. What about bioscience? What about it? Here, I got your bioscience right here. Listen. Ready? Everyone, bioscience. Let me know when you're listening, everybody. Let me know when you're listening. Are we listening? Yes, no, maybe so. Anybody? I'm trying to find it. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, let's go. That's bioscience. How do you get into the VIP, the Voss Trading Education Community? How do we know we want you in there, huh? You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com right here. Right here, my beauties. Link is in my TikTok and YouTube bio. All right, let's go. It's grew triple since you bought it. You must be rich, AZ. Good for you. You must be rich. Go get yourself a nice steak tonight. Amazon, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone above 233.33. We have room up to 236, and 239 on Amazon. Back under 230, under the whole number. You'll have room down to 225 here on Amazon. You're not rich, but it tripled. What the hell's going on over there, AZ? Google L. Yes, we are narrow here, all right? Just like we're narrow on a Goog. All right, listen. We got major support here at 317. So what do we know about Google? If you hear that bell at the open, are you taking a short there in that narrow state, everybody? Will it? Are you going to short into 317? Why not? Why are we shorting into 317, everybody? Why, Mike? Why are we not shorting into that? We're narrow. Who's going short at the open? We're narrow. What's up, Brad? Welcome. That is the granddaddy of them all, my friend. Major support, 317. So instead of fighting this and trying to short into that, let's get under it. Now, we don't want to be a new trader or fear of missing out and chase this to the downside, because what's going to happen to you is this is going to move back up. And then you want to get that sucker right here to the downside. All right? On Google. Because if you do, remember, we got room down to 306. This is not financial, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk, because trading is risky. Vega Veg! Yes, it is. Vega Vega. Hello, Vega. Thank you, Vega. We got to hammer the rest of those roses, my beauties. We are at 166,000 cheers. Can we get to 200,000? IWM. All right, on IWM, we're in a narrow state, but we are in position 2. We now have resistance above us here. 246, whole number resistance. We got room down to 243 here on IWM, okay? Back over 249, we have room up to 251 on IWM. Watch this right here. This is whole number resistance above you on IWM. How many of you had a red November? A red November. If you were red for the month of November, put me in the chat. Who was red for the month of November? Okay, Lencho. Who else? Lencho was red. That's all right. Miles made 40 cents in the month of November. Who else? Who was red for the month of November? You got to own it. You got to own it. All right, user was. All right, here they come. All right, if you were red for the month of November, tell me why. Tell me why you were red for the month of November. Apple, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone above 279. You have room up to 280.44 here on Apple. Apple's on watch. Don't forget, alerts on Apple. Back under 276.38. You have room down to 273 and 270 on Apple. Swinging trades. Oh, boy. That won't end well. That's not going to end well. Too many trades. Yep, that'll get you every time. Jennifer Taylor, hello, beautiful. AVGO. AVGO, we are in a narrow state. We're in position 2. You got room down to 390. That'll be your first stop. And 377. Anything above 403, watch your hold numbers. 70% of all new highs will fail. The Qs. He's using RSI. The Qs, we are in a neutral state, position 2. You got room down to 611.44 and 602.40. Back over 619.40, you'll have room up to 622 and 625. Apple's on watch today. Apple is on watch. We got to hammer the rest of the Amoroses. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go, let's go, let's go. NVIDIA, Jennifer Taylor, are you in that VIP? Is Jennifer Taylor in that VIP? NVIDIA, we are in a neutral state, position 2. You have room down to 174. 174 and then 169.50 here on NVIDIA. All right. Back over 183, you have room up to 188 on NVIDIA. What's up, Mike V? Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are at 174,000. We just did the Q, Sonia. You got to open those eyes, baby. Boeing. Boeing right now, we are in a neutral state, position 1. You got room up to 192. 192 on Boeing, okay? Under 188, you have room down to 187 and 185 and 184. Tiana Monet. Tiana Monet. Miss Market, neutral. Position 2 to the downside. We're in a bullish neutral state. Bearish position 2. You got room down to 677, Tiana Monet. And then 667.57 on SPY. Get back over 685. You'll have room up to 690. What is the channel about with stock? I don't know what that means, Jennifer. What do you mean? Talk to me, Jennifer. What do you mean? Chad, yes, it is. Let me do a quick roll call here, everybody. Keep tapping. Tap blitz while I do the roll call. Everybody over there on the tubes, tap. TikTok, tap. We're at 176. By the time I'm done with roll call, we should be at 200. Ready? Go. Andrew the Believer, Marcus, K. Braden, KK, JDM, Jessica, Pilach, 8-Figure, Jules, Midwest, Chad, Facial Blaster, User, Jessica, Bill Boyle, JL Haba, Candy, Anya Spots, Shelly Stringer, thank you so much as we roll down the roll call. Bill Boyle, let's go, Bill. Candy, Official, KK, Elney, Dan, Sue Felicia, Alan, Edgar Poe, Meezy, Myvin, Daniela, Yulina. Thank you, Myvin. None ya. Adorable Dad, Mr. Dave, Joe Trevelyan, King H, thank you. Fernando, D Cop, Powder, 3 Bez, The Bella, Junior, Life Wonders, CUC, Rise and Shine, Vega Veg, Davion, Jules, Nailing. Thank you so much, everybody. Look at all of these people. Look at all these people. Joe Trevelyan, George, Marcus, Aries Flame, Pop Up. Yes. We're at 185. We're at 185. IREN. Let's go. Let's go. You're almost there. All right. IREN. I've had shoes without shoestrings, and then I ran and fell on my face. So I suggest you don't have shoes without shoestrings, everybody. IREN, we are in a narrow state, position 2. You got room down to $44, $44, and then $41 here on IREN. Back over 48.72, watch 49, hold number. You got room up to $51.50 and $54 here on IREN. We are at 188. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go. VIP DAS users, change your data config to 1300 hours. The Qs. Ben Weldon, you got to learn how to trade. The VIP is open, Ben. If you really love trading and you don't want to just gamble, head over to theVossTrading.com. We will teach you how to trade, so you don't have to rely on anybody else. You earn it. You learn it. You learn it, you will earn it. Okay? Stop asking somebody else. You learn it. You earn it, and we will teach you everything there is to know about trading at theVossTrading.com. The Qs, neutral, bullish, position 2 bearish. We got room down to 611.44, 611.44, and 602.40 here on the Qs. Back over 619.38. You'll have room up to 622 and 625. Come on, Ben. Get in there, my brother, and let me teach you how to trade. We are at 195. We are almost there. 195. I love you guys. Thank you, everybody, for all the donations, for all the cheering, for being here and learning. Get in that VIP, and we will teach you how to trade, and we will hopefully turn your trading around, okay? You must do the work, though. I'll give you the blueprint on how to trade. There's only one way to trade, folks. I will give you that blueprint, and you will learn, and you will work hard. I love you all so much. We are at 198. We're almost at 200,000. Let's go. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a good one.